What is up, everybody? Patrick Hickey Jr. here, editor-in-chief of ReviewFix.com, bringing you the next edition of Gem or Junk. This week out, we are going to be playing Sapphires, Midway's BioFreaks. Guys, this came at a time where everyone was trying to replicate the success of Mortal Kombat.
It is the not too distant future.
So this is like Midway is trying to find companies like Sapphire. I mean, look at this. They're trying to find companies that can do similar work to Mortal Kombat because, I mean, Rare struck it gold with Killer Instinct. And you've got Tekken, which is nothing like Mortal Kombat, but it's a sexy 3D fighter. And you've got all of these companies jockeying for position because they think having a really good 3D fighter with some bowls to it is going to make them a lot of money. And see, the thing is though too, BioFreaks is not a terrible game. This is not junk. This is just this didn't have like the story. This didn't have like the characters. This was originally designed as an arcade game, and around 1998, when this was coming out, you're starting to kind of get to the end of the arcade era. Like, the arcade is not doing it anymore. You know, I love the fact that you could fly in this, which is pretty cool, and you can dash, and there's a sense of speed in here, and the kicks feel really good, like when homegirl right here is doing her kick. But again, it's just, it doesn't have that extra. You can, there's a lot of blood. You've got, what's it called too? Limb loss. These character models are not bad for 1998 at all. This game's got good sound effects. But it just didn't hit the same way because kids wanted more. Mortal Kombat had Sub-Zero, had Liu Kang, had Johnny Cage, had all these amazing characters. Tekken has loads of amazing characters. Street Fighter has loads of amazing characters. And what happened was, Mortal Kombat did not make a seamless transition to 3D. Mortal Kombat 4, definitely not the same as Mortal Kombat 3. It took them a while to get the game to play the way that they would have liked 3D. Mortal Kombat is by far a better 2D fighter than it is 3D. Street Fighter has found a way to have this pseudo fall 3D going on in their game and carry it over really well, and it still maintains the elements of a great 2D fighter despite being 3D. Tekken was always a 3D fighter. Virtua Fighter, Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive, always 3D fighters working from a different point of view. Mortal Kombat, no. So this is why Midway would enlist games like this. There's other ones too. War Gods. There's other 3D fighters from this era from Midway because they were trying to replicate that success. Everyone had a sexy 3D fighter. So again, this is not a terrible fighting game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not super sexy. So gem or junk, it's not a gem, but it's not junk either. Just one of those games that happened. People played it. It sold decent, sold in 6 figures, but it wasn't like this super duper mega hit. It even managed to ship early, which is something later on never happened at Midway. So at the end of the PS2 cycle, games never shipped early for Midway. So yeah, take it for what it is. If you played it, you probably enjoyed it. You probably rented it and enjoyed it or got it in a bargain bin. Not a lot of people spent like the $70 to get this. I know this game has like a lot more love-hate on the Nintendo 64 for some reason, because probably a lot less 3D fighters on the Nintendo 64. But on the PlayStation, it's just another 3D fighter that just happened.